Michael Dixon with the honor of getting us started. And we're underway in St. Louis. Here's a return from the 7. Making some progress here. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They'll run it with Travion Henderson. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. The give now to Henderson. On 3rd down, they wind up on the wrong way. That one goes backwards. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Here we go, 4th down with Williams. Has a man on target to Thornton. And he's going to have this one down in the 37. One of their biggest plays of the game so far, and it comes on a 4th down gamble. We've set it down from the 37.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Henderson on 1st and 10. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Working from the gun, Williams escapes the pocket. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
At his own 49.
Now movement as somebody goes early. And for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Williams with 3rd and long. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. I'm flipping through, Brock. That certainly wasn't in the offense's opening script, but if you're a defender, just how you wrote it up.
Yeah, defensively, that was a week of practice and planning visualized and executed in real time.
Here's someone from a family of punters, Ryan Stonehouse, on to punt on 4th. And this will put an end to the drive after it's stalled out. And he drives this one into the pouring rain. And that punt hits and kicks out of bounds beyond the opposing 35.
At their own 33-yard line.
1st down now, ball at the 33. Dive play straight ahead. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the 37.
With the gun this time, here's Dart. Reeled in by George Kittle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gets some more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Defender runs right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, not surprising that his reputation preceded him here, Brock. They got double coverage on him to try and slow him down.
Yeah, that's what you get. When you're this good and you're this talented, you're going to get the attention, especially early in the game. Now, what kind of adjustments can he make offensively?
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80.
3rd and long for him here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they were headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping him off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting him even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
Let's go.
They'll go. Here's Dart. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. Even 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
What is up? Vegas!
Williams from the gun. Escapes the pocket. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first. Guarantee some yards. And then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
3rd down run from Judkins. This one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a 1st down.
That's good for a St. Louis 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
It's Henderson on the give. We'll get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone. 7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Now here's Williams. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got 3rd down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
A 33-yard attempt.
Now Brock, he missed it. An easy kick, but he mishit it left. And we continue to await our opening score of this ball game.
Kid, I have no idea why I talk about banking so much with deposits and withdrawals. But let me tell you right there, that's a withdrawal of trust. Next time around, on a 4th and 1, probably going to see him go for it.
On 1st down, they'll run. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops. He picked up close to 4. He'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
the 27-yard line.
Here's start now. Jump off caught by his back. Short pick up to their own 31. Tackle made by Trayvon Diggs.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Kittle makes the catch. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's good. Rams, first down.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
Second and 6.
Darts out of the shotgun. Hits his running back. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. A couple of zeros on the board right now. Take a quick break, and we'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Rams football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Vacates quickly left side. Has it downfield. It's Chase. He does it. Touchdown. The Rams get the game's first points here in the second. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown.
The kicker on for the extra.
Those front office personnel people love to pair speedy wide receivers and ask their coaches to do just that. Put some play action in there. Let him go run. Because with his speed, that route is a winner, chicken dinner.
Yeah, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield.
Michael Dixon set to kick off.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Power squib kick is taken in. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. Starting on the ground with Henderson. Nearly starts the drive with a 1st down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
This is going to take him off and across midfield there for the opposing 45. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
That's good. Cardinals, first down.
Trying an inside bid to Henderson. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8 at the Rams' 43-yard line.
This time it's a passing play. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
Well, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, but then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They can revisit that play in the future.
Third down. Here's Williams. He can't connect with him. Incomplete. Just put it a little too close to the boundary there.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
This offense is not leaving the field. On 4th and 8, they're going for it. They'll throw for it. He's got Thomas on the slant. And he's taken down at the 30. Look at that. No worry at all from their sideline, Brock.
10 at the 30-yard line.
Anderson's going to take this straight ahead. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the Rams' 26-yard line.
Shotgun handoff here for Judkins. And this will only complicate. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you could do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
Completed left side to Thomas. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
So here he is, getting his 2nd field goal look of the half. From the left hash, a 40-yard look. And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. And the deficit stays at 7.
Well, there's certainly never, ever a guarantee from that distance, but that's one you'd expect to be in your kicker's range. You hate to have a drive come away with nothing, but that's exactly what happened.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. First play is a design run. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
On 1st down, here's Starks. He's going to go down. The Cardinals got to him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Now Darts, getting out to his left. Into the hands of Kittle. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And the Rams have the 1st down. We've set it down from 37.
Let's go now.
A gain of 31 yards.
Going on 1st down. It's Starks. On it, and he nearly picked it. So couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's 2nd down.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they're just not ending the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Buying some time right. Throwing to the back of the end zone. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Picked off by Evan Williams. And the Cardinals take over after forcing the 1st turnover of this ball game. Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 9-yard line.
Here's Henderson. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 6.
Williams will look to throw. That's caught. Here's Quinshawn Judkins. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And it's going to give the Cardinals the 1st down. Not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from St. Louis just ahead. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. From the gun, Judkins. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. That's Azareye'h Thomas making the stop. Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3 at at the 36-yard line.
This is Henderson. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you'll really break the backs of a defense.
First down, Williams. He finds Neighbors right side. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. A pickup of 17. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
Another St. Louis first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Williams on the play action. On the move, headed right. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. No place for him to go here. The Rams rush all over him. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up. Cardinals in the hurry up now, racing the clock as they work to get set. On the give, here's Junkins. Shut down after a gain of about a yard. It's going to bring up fourth down.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line.
The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. The offense is not coming off this field. They're trying it on 4th and 7. They're going to try to throw for it. Has him on the quick hitter. He's got it. That's going to be a first and more. And that is a touchdown! The Cardinals get their first point to this game just before halftime. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Cardinals tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Deontay Hardy to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Only 17 seconds left for them as they begin this drive.
19, here we go.
On first and 10, here's Dart. Flush down out to his left. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. No luck finding George Kittle with that one. So that brings up second down. They'll go play action. Here's Dart. Rolling out to his left. Deep sideline shot is caught, and he gets out to stop the clock. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too. So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's first down.
A gain of 33 yards.
Dart's back to throw.
And the St. Louis first down.
A massive shot towards the end zone. And they will not connect. Took his shot there to end the half, but no dice. That's going to take us to the break. Who knows when the deciding moment will come. We're underway in the second half of a deadlocked game. Has this at the 6. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Rams ready for this one. Here's first and 10.
Let's go.
Here goes Dart to the air. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, can sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on and on.
And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't find Jamar Chase on that throw. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. He's back to throw. It's caught. Chase has it. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Dart gonna throw again. Short pass brought in. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. On play action with Dart. He finds Smith and Jigba inside. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Rams have the 1st down.
That's another Rams 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Hawk 7, 79 Broncos.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Touchdown. The Rams take the lead right away in half number 2. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Rams break that tie and now lead by 7. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Bayshul and Tootin now on the return. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops. Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. He gives that an intercept. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Handoff now to Judkins. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Alex Singleton makes the tackle.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
He's going to run for it. And Williams is going to get them the first down with a slide at the end of it.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
A run here with Henderson. And he's going to pay off his first down run with a nice pickup of 9.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
What is going on?
Williams from the gun. Brought in right side. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
They go with Henderson here. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving and gains 3. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
What is up?
Working from the gun, Williams. Rolling left, buying some time. He tucks it and takes off. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. And gets 16 yards on that play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
They give now to Henderson. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
At the 3-yard line.
Henderson will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's 2nd and goal.
What is it on?
Another shot here for Henderson. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Cardinals start the second half with some needed points. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
That one right down the middle. And the Cardinals tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Returning it from the 4. Jukes away from 1. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready? Cougar 19.
From the gun, here's Dart. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. Give him 13 on that play. And the Rams have the first down. New set of downs for him from the 31.
13 yards. First down, Rams.
19, Tiger, 19.
Here's Dart now. Throwing the out route, complete. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Rams have the first down.
A gain of 12. And the Rams first down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. It's his running back. They're on him as he gets it up to the 47th. Tackle made by Jair Brown.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 47-yard line.
We're still tied through 3 here. Neither defense has given an inch in this one. It's still a tie ball game, 14 points apiece as we get ready for the 4th. Second and 6 coming up here. Darts out of the shotgun. Completed over the middle. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Pickup of 12 on that play. And Rams have the first down.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
That played good for, looks like about 6. Second down upcoming.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Back-to-back carries here. Gets it to the 15. And he runs this one in for the touchdown. The Rams take a 4th quarter lead. For the point after, here's Aubrey.
The kicker on for the extra point.
His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. A costly unforced error, and they get flagged for roughing the kicker.
Michael Dixon set to kick off.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Fields the hard squid kick. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Cardinals into formation. It's first and 10.
What is up?
Lone back gets the handoff. He's going to be stopped right around the 37. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down. 2 set of downs from the 37.
That's good for a Cardinals first down.
What is up?
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he's stopped after ripping off an 8-yard chunk. It's second down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
This is Henderson on second down. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Third down, 1 yard to go.
We got Hornet! 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 Hot Spurs! Hot Spurs! Hot Spurs!
Throwing from the gun. Has a man on target to Thornton. And he is in. Touchdown. The Cardinals now trail by just a point in the 4th. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Evan McPherson set to kick off.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. He's got the squiver. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Rams ready for this one. Here's first and 10. They're going to throw now, following the turnover. Finds him over the middle. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Dart setting in the throw here. Right back to Chase. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
In the St. Louis first down.
Sending him on the dime. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
Ready up. 70 Lions.
They give it to him again. And he's right near that first down marker as the stop is made at the 48.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
70 Lions. Half the 60. Half the 60.
Another carry for him. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Going to the ground again on first. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line. Defense all over this one. Now the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down around the 34.
Jackson Smith and Jigba. 5 yards on the play. And it's
This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5.
19, 18. 19 tight. 19.
He'll throw it. That is incomplete. He keeps feeding it to his back, but this one, a rare miss. That's going to bring up 4th down.
So many coaches love 3rd downs and practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
Back to throw it. Great catch on the sideline there. Oh, wait, tried to toe tap. Thought he had it. Oh, no, they're calling it incomplete. Great effort, but just couldn't get the feeder. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Starting on the ground with Henderson. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in St. Louis. Cardinals with a little more work to do to win it here. 8 yards to go, and let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Escapes out to the left. Connects on the crosser. And he doesn't get the chance to add on to that play. This still has him across the midfield stripe all the way down to the opposing 42.
23 yards.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Trying an inside give to Henderson. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Back to throw. He finds Neighbors right side. And he's going to be touched down right at the line, so no gain on the play.
You know, Kate, it's almost as if the defense invited him to make that throw. That was a play they knew they could defend, and they stopped it right at the line.
To throw. quick slant into the hands of Pitts. And that's a solid stop there to limit the damage. Gave up some, but it's still 4th down.
Awareness. You've got to be aware. Play caller, quarterback, receiver have to be aware of where the sticks are. That route just not enough, not deep enough to extend the drive and move the chains.
So a timeout's taken, just 5 seconds left. And after the pause, we're going to see our last play of the game. So a timeout's taken, just 5 seconds left. And after the pause, we're going to see our last play of the game. So now it'll all come down to the foot of Evan McPherson. It'll be 51 yards from the left hash. It's far enough, but does not get the redirect off the upright. It's no good. Well, Brock, 4 quarters couldn't decide a winner, and now we're set up for an exciting conclusion to this contest. Overtime is coming up next. And in overtime here, Brock, I know you love this one. A touchdown, no longer an instant victory. No matter the outcome of that opening series, the other side gets the football with a chance to then tie or win it. And if we're tied after those 2 drives, we'll play on until there's another score or time expires.
Evan McPherson set to kick off.
Well, both teams have battled not just each other over 4 quarters, Brock, but these elements as well. And it's not letting up. Overtime is underway. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10. First throw of overtime. Just keeps connecting to Chase. Get him 5 yards as he gets this up to the 25.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Now here he goes on the boot. Short pass brought in. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down. Well, the offense is certainly moving on the right track so far in past years for a potential game-winning touchdown. But let's not forget, Brock, the other side will get a chance to answer no matter what happens on this opening series.
Yeah, that response is something for their defense to worry about. All these 11 gentlemen.
And he's getting close, and they take him down. And he's encouraged out of bounds behind the line. That's going to go down as a sack. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. And he's got a free play here. That one's out to the sideline. He's got it inbounds. Nice toe drag there, but we do have a flag on the play. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Dart looking to throw. Chased out to his right. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, it kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Hawk 70. 19 tight. Go.
That's going to throw again here on 2nd and 10. To the left side and reeled in by Kittle. And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Cardinal side of the field.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Let's go now.
They draw it up for him. Kept it on the draw, Brock, but they were waiting for him. That's a loss. He brings up 4th down.
That was a beautiful picture, Kate, of stop the run on the way to the quarterback. 3rd downs, I don't mind a draw call. You're thinking pass. You want those defensive ends to come upfield. But kudos to that whole defense to stop that run on the way to the quarterback.
Dart gonna go for it on 4th. This is a heater going deep. This is brought in at the 15. And this is all the way to the 13-yard line. All right, so an important landmark crossed on that play. They're inside the red zone now, partner. Now, new overtime rules mean they can't win it with a touchdown, but more times than not, a touchdown does ensure they don't lose it on the next series either.
Yeah, and you do all this work, all this heavy lifting to get into the red zone, it's got to be a touchdown, and that's all you're thinking offensively. You are not going to feel good coming off the field if you got to settle for 3.
It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards them with a 1st and goal.
First down, St. Louis.
Back to the well again, and they take this in for the score. The Rams pull in front. For the point after, here's Aubrey. The extra point is good, and that's a big one. Now their defense just has to defend a 7-point lead here in overtime.
21. Michael Dixon set to kick off.
Challenge has been laid down, partner, and it's time to see if they have an answer prepared as we're off again. Fielded at the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Filthy.
It's Henderson on the give. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And it's going to give the Cardinals a 1st down. All right, so far so good, partner. Taking advantage of the change to respond here in overtime. We all know that was reserved only for the playoffs previously, but now an opportunity teams get in regular season games too.
Yeah, I think we both love this because really it keeps teams from blaming a coin flip anymore. Even if some of the anger in the past was justified now, well, now you just look in the mirror and know it's all upon you to deliver.
And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Here's Judkins on 2nd down. And a decent run gets about 4. It's going to be 3rd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
3rd down here, need 8 on the play.
Yeah. 22. Vegas.
Throwing now. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They get an even 10 on that play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a 1st down.
St. Louis, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Anderson's going to take this straight ahead. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
Yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Off the play fake, Williams. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's keeping it. That one gains 7. And it's going to give the Cardinals a 1st down. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0.
Cardinals, 1st down.
Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that 1st down play, as they'll be left with just one more to work with here in OT. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Williams on 1st down. Escapes the pocket. Taking a chance to the end zone. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Cameron Curl has it. And the Rams will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. So make a check of that win column for the Rams. And it's going to be remembered quite a bit for the defensive effort right there at the end to steal away the last bits of hope from the opposing sideline with that interception, Brock, and officially end this game. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The